Get ready to read. It's time to sharpen up those skills and prepare for the 2014 Central Middle School Book Battle. It's pretty simple to participate. You sign up with a team of 4 people. Each person reads 4 books, and for each book, you need to write 3 questions that will be used in the battle. And the battle will happen sometime in March. So, get ready, get signed up, and get reading. The first book is Almost Home by Joan Bauer. This is a story of 6th grader Sugar and her mother who lose their beloved house and experience the harsh world of homelessness. Being sent to stay with grandparents he hardly knows is hard enough for 12-year-old Eric, whose parents are deployed to Iraq, but his grandfather's hostility and the threat of losing the dog he rescues causes Eric to run away. Michael Vey, The Prisoner of Cell 25 by Richard Paul Evans. 14-year-old Michael discovers he has special electrical powers and with the help of his best friends becomes aware that there are other teens with similar powers. But something or someone is hunting them, and after Michael's mother is kidnapped, he will need to rely on his powers and his friends to rescue his mom, protect himself, and save the others. Belly Up by Stuart Gibbs. 12-year-old Teddy investigates when a popular Texas Zoo star attraction, Henry the hippopotamus, is murdered. Adele Griffin's Picture the Dead is the story of a young woman who communicates with her brother who died in 1864 in order to find out what happened to her fiancé, Will, whom the Army said died in battle. And with the help of a spiritualist photographer and the spirit of Will, she attempts to piece together the mystery of what happened. The Lions of Little Rock by Kristen Levine. 12-year-old Marlee develops a strong friendship with Liz, the new girl in school, but when Liz suddenly stops attending school and Marlee hears a rumor that her friend is actually an African-American girl passing herself off as white, the 2 young girls must decide whether their friendship is worth taking on integration and the dangers it could bring their family. The False Prince by Jennifer Nielsen. In the country of Carthia, a devious nobleman engages 4 orphans in a brutal competition to be selected to impersonate the king's long-missing son in an effort to avoid civil war. In The Familiars by Jay Epstein, 3 young wizards in training are kidnapped by an evil queen and their familiars, Aldwin the alley cat, Skylar the know-it-all blue jay, and Gilbert, a tree frog who can see the future. They set out on a dangerous journey to rescue the boys. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. 10-year-old Augie Pullman, who was born with extreme facial abnormalities and was not expected to survive, goes from being homeschooled to entering 5th grade at a private middle school in Manhattan, which entails enduring the taunts and fear of his classmates as he struggles to be seen as just another student. Stranded by Jeff Probst. Jane, Buzz, Carter, and Vanessa, aged 9 to 13, are on a sailing trip in the South Pacific intended to help them bond in their newly blended family when a massive storm strands them on a deserted island. Here Lies Link by Delia Ray. This story is set in Iowa City. While researching a rumored to be haunted grave called the Black Angel for a local history project, 12-year-old Lincoln Crenshaw unearths some startling truths about his own family. Rick Riordan, The Kane Chronicles 1, Red Pyramid. Brilliant Egyptologist Dr. Julius Kane accidentally unleashes the Egyptian god Set, who banishes the doctor to oblivion and forces his 2 children to embark on a dangerous journey, bringing them closer to the truth about their family and its links to a secret order that has existed since the time of the pharaohs. Wonderstruck by Brian Selznick, a story told in words and pictures. This is the story of 12-year-old Ben who loses his mother and his hearing in a short time frame and decides to leave his Minnesota home in 1977 to seek the father he has never known in New York City. And Rose, who lives with her father but feels compelled to search for what is missing in her life. Ben's story is told in words, Rose's in pictures. The Wish Dealers by Tracy Trivas. Years ago, pennies were stolen from a wishing fountain, and it falls to Griffin to set things right, but he will undoubtedly face grave dangers on his quest. The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. Jen flaunts his ingenuity as a thief and relishes the adventure which takes him to a remote temple of the gods where he will attempt to steal a precious stone. The Luck of the Buttons. This story is set in Iowa in 1929, where spunky 12-year-old Tugs vows to turn her family's luck around with the help of a brownie camera and a small-town mystery that only she can solve. Pick your team, pick your books, and let the battle begin.